It was May 11th, 1950. McMinnville farmer Evelyn Trent had just finished feeding her rabbits and was heading back to their farmhouse when she noticed a slow-moving metallic disc-shaped object in the sky, heading in her direction from the northeast. Evelyn called out to her husband Paul to come out and see the disc. He says he also saw it and ran back into the house to get their Kodak camera. He snapped off 2 quick photos before the disc sped away to the west.
So they got these photographs, didn't even think about doing anything with them, ended up at a wedding about 3 days later, shot the roll out, and then had it developed.
They shared the photos with the local McMinnville newspaper, the Telephone Register, which shared them with the United Press International, and the images went the 1950 version of viral.
And the thing went worldwide.
Time and Life magazines put the photographs on their covers. This was before my time, but I do remember as a kid seeing these photographs.
I would think it's probably the most famous photograph of a UFO type object that's probably ever been taken.
And that event put McMinnville, Oregon on the UFO sighting map. Fast forward in warp speed to 1999. McMiniman's Oregon Hotel, located in downtown McMinnville, pounced on the idea of holding an annual UFO festival to commemorate the Trent's saucer sighting. This year, the 2-day event will be May 19th and 20th. It's the 23rd UFO festival.
We draw tens of thousands of people. Some say 20,000. It's really hard to tell exactly.
This alien invasion is a welcome sight to downtown McMinnville merchants, and as you can see, the people or alien watching is, well, out of this world. It's not all costumes and weird skin paintings. There are also speakers, authors, UFO investigators, and UFO experiencers.
They bring in speakers from all around the world that speak to the subject matter. You know, we may have as many as 500 people attending those kinds of things.
So it's not just party time.
Right.
There's some legit speakers.
You bet. There's some big-time speakers. People that are really well respected in the field. People that tell stories about encounters. People, all sorts of walks of life. If you haven't seen it, coming down here to visit this and see how people dress up, how far they go, it's incredible.
And apparently everyone gets in on the act. Whoa, wait a minute, that dude looks familiar.
People just enjoy it. They like kind of living out that fantasy, that alien fantasy of theirs.
You might be saying to yourself, come on, aliens? Nah. Well, let's go back to the reason the McMinnville UFO Festival exists in the first place. The farmers who took the iconic photographs of what they saw above their fields.
These things are somewhat controversial in terms of
Right.
yes or no, but the one thing about the Trents, they weren't out for publicity, and they certainly didn't chase for this thing for money. They wanted really to be left alone and live their own quiet life on their farm. So that right there kind of says something, you know, that if they weren't out, you know, trying to exploit that situation, then perhaps this was a real thing.
In the final analysis, the upcoming McMinnville UFO Festival is a party, after all.
It doesn't matter if you're a believer or a non-believer.
No. In fact, if you're a non-believer, come educate yourself, because you have the opportunity to listen to some people who have some compelling stories, and you just may change your mind about whether you are or aren't. It transforms this place into something that you won't find on a daily basis, let's just say
Something otherworldly?
Something otherworldly, exactly.
In downtown McMinnville, this is Dave Jones for Destination Oregon.